Today I'll be reviewing the KIBU arm sleeve, which is supposedly the best arm sleeve for an Artisan pad right now on the market. I'll be comparing it with other surfaces like a GLASSWRKS Polarity and an Artisan cloth pad to really see the difference. I will also compare it to two different arm sleeves that we got right here on the table. Here's what the KIBU arm sleeve comes with. Just simple packaging and the arm sleeve. What is really good with this KIBU arm sleeve design is that it's reversible. So it's basically made for rough and really smooth pads. All you really need to do is just reverse it, it's that simple. One thing I really like with this arm sleeve is that it's 80% nylon and 20% spandex, which gives it like a really good stretch and breathability and a very snug fit at the same time. Another thing I want to mention about this arm sleeve compared to other arm sleeves I've had in the past is that this one is seamless and very soft on your arm. So it feels really good during long sessions. And before you buy this sleeve, it comes in two different variations, which is the finger hole one and the one without and just straight up for arm. Now I just want to briefly explain why arm sleeves are starting to get more and more love in the community. It's because they reduce friction between your arm and the pad, which can help more consistent aim, especially in FPS games. They basically keep your pad cleaner too. I also want to quickly mention that the KIBU arm sleeve was sent out to me by Max Gaming and the rest was just bought by me, so all my opinions are 100% my own. Now on the Artisan Zero, the KIBU feels super smooth and consistent across all movements, even vertical and horizontal motions. It doesn't feel any drag or snag at all. Now a very common issue with arm sleeves nowadays is that it usually causes some tug on the cloth pads, but with the KIBU I didn't notice any tug at all. It's also said a lot by the community. Here's some Valorant gameplay with the KIBU sleeve on the Artisan Zero. The glide feels super consistent during both micro adjustments and longer flicks. And I don't feel any weird drag from the pad's texture. The thing is with the Zero has very noticeable texture, but the sleeve doesn't snag or drag across. And there's also no rough catching when moving diagonally and vertically. Now, if you're purposely getting this arm sleeve just for the Artisan series, then I would 100% get this arm sleeve because it's basically made for it. Now, going over to glass pads like the Polarity, the KIBU arm sleeve glides super smooth across the surface without any sticking or sudden resistance, which is really nice when it comes to arm movement, and it feels really effortless and predictable. Usually without an arm sleeve, skin on glass can feel really uncomfortable and sticky over time, but the KIBU completely removes that issue and keeps the experience super smooth throughout the session. Now compared to my Vermillo sleeve and my Focus sleeve, here's what I felt. My Vermillo sleeve is a bit different textured, I would say. This has been my all-time favorite arm sleeves before I got the KIBU. It is really good, but I preferred this Vermillo arm sleeve, preferably on a glass pad. Now the Focus arm sleeve is comfy and breathable, but it reacts a bit differently on glass. Personally, I felt the KIBU a lot more consistent across both surfaces, especially on cloth. People also tend to ask about Midori sleeves. While I haven't really tried that one out yet, it's known in the community for especially players that play aim trainers. If you want a Midori comparison video, just let me know. Overall, in my opinion, the KIBU sleeve does a really good job on both cloth and glass. And for the people who want consistency and comfort. It's often said to be the best sleeves for pads like Artisan Zero. And based on my experience, I see why. If you guys want more reviews, comparison, or setup videos, just drop a comment and let me know. Peace.